Welcome to Climax Scots Football Playoff TV. The Panthers clashed with a former SJV rival Saturday in the Division 8 District Championship game, Mendon. Climax Scots was hoping to end a 28-game losing skid to the Hornets, but dropped a hard-fought 13-0 decision at Mendon's John Schwartz Field to complete the season with a fine 9-2 record.
We get better, better. We get better, better. Don't get me beat. Don't get me beat. Whoop, beat, beat. Whoop, beat, beat.
Both teams' defenses were impressive on this windy day, but Mendon came up with a few more key stops. Mendon struck first when Caleb McCarroll capped a 62-yard 10-play drive that took 4:32 off the clock with a 6-yard touchdown run at the 7:28 mark that gave the home team a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. The extra point kick was no good. CS responded with a drive down to the Mendon 34-yard line that included a big 17-yard completion from Ethan Vosberg to Sam Eschheis on a 4th and 6 from the Panther 48-yard line, but the Panthers couldn't finish the drive. Josh Fleck did attempt a 50-yard field goal with 3:32 left in the opening frame, but the kick fell short and the quarter ended with the Hornets leading 6-0. The CS defense was spectacular in the second quarter, stopping the Hornets on a 4th and 2 at the CS 48-yard line, 3 plays into the second stanza, giving the Panthers the ball back. The Climax Scots defense remained rock solid as well, giving the team a huge lift by stopping the Hornets on a 3rd and 8 at the Panther 13-yard line. The deficit remained 16-0 when Mendon's 30-yard field goal attempt with 3:50 left in the first half missed the mark. The Panthers were hoping to either tie or take the lead on their final drive of the first half, but instead had to settle for a moral victory. Climax Scots did not want the Hornets to get a chance at touching the ball before halftime, but faced a 4th and 4 from its own 39-yard line with under 20 seconds left in the half. Sam Eschheis picked up a first down with a nice 9-yard run, and then Climax Scots ran one more play to keep the Mendon lead at 6-0 at halftime. CS appeared to begin the second half on a positive note when Vosberg hooked up with Logan Simmons on a 12-yard pass play in a 3rd and 4 situation that would have given the Panthers the ball on the Mendon 45-yard line, but the official ruled CS had an ineligible man downfield, putting the Panthers at their own 38-yard line instead. Mendon played ball control the rest of the quarter, marching down to the CS 4-yard line with under 1 minute left in the third quarter. The CS defense then took center stage, giving up just 1 yard on a 3rd and 4 situation on the final play of the quarter, which ended with the home team ahead 6-0. Facing a 4th and goal at the CS 3-yard line, Mendon tried to pass on the first play of the fourth quarter that fell incomplete, giving CS the ball back and igniting the large CS fan base. Mendon's defense quickly stole the momentum back, giving up just 3 total yards on CS's 3 running plays. Punting into a stiff wind, a short CS punt put Mendon on the Panther 27-yard line. But a 20-yard pickup followed by a 19-yard run by McCarroll put the Hornets on the CS 3-yard line, and Elijah Klepper finished the drive with a 3-yard touchdown run with 7:41 left in the game for a 12-0 lead. Robert Riley kicked the extra point, establishing the final score. CS did recover a fumble at its own 43-yard line with 4:13 left in the game, but the Mendon defense did not budge, and an incomplete pass on a 4th and 5 with 3:02 left in the game gave Mendon the ball back. Mendon ran out the clock and walked off the field with a 13-0 win. The Mendon defense only allowed 79 yards rushing, with Logan Simmons picking up 28 yards rushing on 9 carries and Sam Eschheis 25 yards on 9 carries. Ethan Vosberg had 10 tackles, and Todd Myers, Simmons, and Eschheis each added 8 tackles. It's always tough to see the season end, and this year was no difference for Climax Scots and their fans. After Coach Kevin Langs told his team how proud he was of them, the Panthers left the field for the final time in 2013 before an appreciative fan base. Reporting live for the final time in the 2013 season, this is Scoop for www.theclimaxcrescent.com.